Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Like always, I have to bring to you what I have been given if it's worthy, and for sure it is. You know, I'm listening to the voices around, accessing whatever media source I can, and everybody's still talking about the threat, the danger that Donald Trump is to this country. And basically, what they are actually saying is just reminding us of what he is doing and letting us know that there are certain actions that's being taken that is to nullify some of the stuff that he's doing. Truth of the matter is, some of the action will be successful and most of it won't. That doesn't mean that we give up. That means that we dig down. And when we dig down, we have to have a measure of truths that we're dealing with. Now, one truth that I have to remind you in case you need it is that Donald Trump does not care about anyone. All of America must know, should know, that Donald Trump doesn't care about anybody. Now, I know that many of you think that he does care about you. He has deceived you enough to believe that he cares about you. But the moment you are in his way, you will be thrown out like a McDonald's bag empty with the french fries gone. He knows, my friends, that he is due for jail. He knows that. But he is a white man. And he's convinced everybody that he's rich. And jail is not for him. If it's not for him, it's for everybody else. Yep. So how dare anyone to try to put him in jail, regardless of what he's done? How dare you put Donald Trump, white man, rich, golden toilets, in jail? You must be out of your mind. Well, why is that? Because he is above the law. He, again, is above the law. And since you don't respect him as being all that he is, above the law and all of that, to the degree you want to lie for him, he does not respect you and will do anything to destroy you. Not only that, he'll do anything to destroy this nation and everyone in it as retaliation. And that includes you white people that say you support him. And when you watch him do something wrong, you close your eyes to it, pretend as if you didn't see it. Or if you did hear it, you try to justify by coming up with some silly excuse. Well, he doesn't like you either. He's only connected to you because he is using you. Now, we talk about the Constitution when you try to throw Trump under the bus. Or should I say, for those of you who would like to throw Trump under the bus, you talk about the Constitution. Well, all I can say is this. The Constitution offers a much better life than that which you see Trump trying to give to America. Still, the evil, the ugliness is amongst us, and it is growing. Even in this democracy, where this Constitution, it might have slowed things down a bit, but nonetheless, it's still apparent. The truth is that a system, you have to realize this, ladies and gentlemen, well, you will one day, I hope. A system that does not address the concerns of everyone is a system that's destined to fail. A system that does not address the concerns of everyone, that basically means, you got groups this, and all those groups are important. And in those groups, you got individuals. Individuals usually are connected to groups that they all got some similar concerns. So if you can grab one, you probably, if you can address one, you probably have addressed the concerns of a whole bunch of them. but even the one matters. And so if you think you're going to do something other than that, you can forget it. And I hope your citizens realize that this is not about their leadership. Their leadership is the reflection of them. And if you think you can get by like that, you deserve to always be a loser. So if you want to win, you got to create a new system, or you're doomed. You really got to create a new system, or you're doomed. And then some people start talking crazy to you. Start talking about the budget. And start talking about the debt. This is when they get ready to rip you off. This is when they're trying to con you, get you set up so they can, through the uses of taxes, explode with extra money that they're taking in from you while you're suffering, while they're trying to sell you suffering. But I say, in order to live this life of happiness and joy, then you have to make that change. And one of the major changes that you make is that you throw the debt out the window. Everybody free from debt. Nobody owes anything as far as the debt is concerned. And not only that, you don't go into debt. Never again go into debt. What you do, you utilize the God-given resources like you always have. You engage yourself in the process of causing a manifestation and a production thereof, because you got the capabilities to do it. That's what you've been doing, and now you're doing it. But now you're connected to one that you give you your greatest joy. And having received it, you don't have any problem. And we don't have to worry about a shortage of anything. Why? Because we learned the secret to life. And we've implemented it through our system that maintains it. Wow. Whew. We got to change our ways, ladies and gentlemen. Anything that Trump is talking about, I don't care who says it's okay. I don't care who put up their gun and say that they're going to force it through. It is nothing but something from the pit of hell. That's all it is. It's from the pit of hell. Why couldn't they come up with Project 2025 that addressed the concerns of all the people? That says all the people were entitled to have their needs, their wants, and their desires met. How come they wouldn't come up with a proposal that would guarantee peace and prosperity and freedom to every American? Joy and happiness and opportunity to live that dream. How come they couldn't come up with that? How come they had to come up with so evil and nasty and painful and causing so much suffering? Why did they have to come up with that? Is it because that's who they are? And look how many people are going along with it. Is it because that's who they are? Yes, of course it is. But who are those that will stand up for the joy and life of everybody? Who are you? I don't see you, nor do I hear you. You gotta wake up.